All right, guys, I'm here at Bass Pro, gonna pick up an EDC, and so we're just gonna check it out. This will probably be an EDC Plus, but we'll see how it goes. Guys, this is going to be part of our EDC collection, and what we're going to do is go to different places, find EDC items, and we're going to see what we can come up with. Now, we started out at Bass Pro. Obviously, they have a lot of stuff. We had a lot of confidence that we would find everything there. We do go to different places and put together get-home bags or bug-out bags, and this is just a little bit different. These are a lot of fun to do, but putting together your EDC, can you do it wherever you go? These are not necessarily the most expensive items, but yet they are good quality. And we'll get the price at the end. But we're going to be giving this EDC kit away with our Patreon Range Day weekend that we're having this Saturday. And Friday night we have a dinner, and I do give away a package. Last year we gave away a bug out bag because we really appreciate our Patreon members, and honestly they're like family. So we're going to go through each of the contents. I'm just going to show you a few things about it and what we came up with. Now we're going to start out with the knife, and this is from Gerber. It's the mini sada. It's a flipper, and we have a liner lock right here. We have a nice deep pocket clip. It's pretty wide. We have some texturing panels right here. It is aluminum, the scales, and it has an open design with spacers here at the back. And it has a drop point blade, clip point, and really just a nice looking knife. In fact, when I saw this, I thought this is what I'm going to pick out. They had a lot of different knives there, and some ZT or zero tolerance. They were pretty expensive, and I decided to go with something that had decent quality and yet didn't break the bank. And so this is something with the flipper, but it also has this cut in the blade, and then you can just open it up this way. Now this also has an adjustable blade tension, so you can take a Torx wrench and you can actually tighten or loosen right here the tension, and that's just going to make it easier for you to flip or give you a little more security. And so it comes out really smooth. Now one thing I did notice is when I loosened this up a little bit, the blade shifted and it was a little bit off center. And so I tightened it back down and it's lined up just right. So you just want to take and test it out and see what you think. But I think it's a beautiful knife with these olive scales. And again, this is all aluminum, and it just has a nice look to it. Nice choil right here, and you can get your finger here right past the guard. The blade is made from D2 steel, and it's 2 3/4 inches on the edge, and it's 3 inches in total length. Not really a place for a lanyard, which I typically don't put lanyards on my knives. The pocket clip is not reversible to the other side. It does have a couple of screws, but this is just holding in your spacer. But a very nice little knife, great for EDC, great utility knife, and this will fit well in your pocket. Now this is the mini, so they did have some larger ones, but I thought this was a perfect size for EDC. Comes out really nice. They do have a lifetime warranty on them as well. And Gerber produces some pretty nice tools, typically not the top tier unless it's their US made. This is actually imported, but they're US made knives. I have a number of them and they are top shelf. But this makes, again, a great utility knife, and it looks nice. And at $49.99, it doesn't break the bank. Well guys, you need a flashlight, and so I've picked out one of the Fenix, and this is the PD25R. It's a great size for EDC. It's 3.5 inches in length, it's 3/4 inches in width. It goes up to 800 lumens or 15,530 candela. We have a tail switch and we have our side switch, which changes the modes. And so as we press, we get that 800 lumens right up front, and it has a good hot spot, and yet it has a flood around it. Now we're going to get through our modes. We're going to hit the side button, and now we're down to 5 lumens. Click and release, 30 lumens. Click and release, 150 lumens. Click and release, 350, and then we're back to the 800 lumens. Then if we press and hold, it goes into strobe. That's 800 lumens as well. And it does have a memory setting, and then again, to turn it off, you have to hit the tail switch. Nice hard anodized finish, and we have vents here to keep that LED cool. We have texturing rings that go at the front and the back. It does have a nice deep pocket clip. It's not super deep. You have a little bit hanging out, but it makes it easier to grab, and it's the two-way clip. And you can move this around however you want to. Of course, I like to set it at the back of my switch so I know where my switch is. Crenulated bezel, nice smooth reflector that's fairly deep. And you're going to get 250 meters of beam distance, and that's pretty impressive with this small light. 44 minutes of runtime on turbo, and then 70 hours on the 5 lumen setting. It is IPX8, so it is submersible, and it is waterproof. The battery is a 700 milliamp rechargeable battery, very similar to your CR123s. In fact, this should fit your CR123 in a pinch. And very nice threads, and we have it O-ring sealed. Now, it comes with a small Cordura sheath. It also comes with your charging cable, USB-C. One thing I didn't demonstrate is if you twist this down, it reveals your charging port right here. And so you can just plug that in and plug it into any standard USB. And then this just seals it up. There is an O-ring seal here and in the back, and you get a lanyard, and you get 2 additional rubber O-rings. So for a small EDC light with a lot of power, the Fenix PD25R is a great choice. Next we have the Gerber armbar drive. Now I have one of these. I really like it. The main reason I bought it was because it has a bit driver. And so I can switch these out, and of course it goes to flathead or Phillips head. But if you have a driver set, you can change these out to whatever you want to. And it does lock into place, so it gives you a nice little handle. And to me, that is one of the biggest features of this little multi-tool. Also, we have a blade, and it is kind of a sheep's foot, and it does have a nice cutting edge. And it's about 2.5 inches in length. It does have a little cut here, so you can flip that out. And it is a straight edge. And it does lock, and you have a small lock that you hit right here to put your knife back into place. We also have a couple of additions, which to me, this makes this a great EDC. And one thing that's really useful is a pair of scissors. And so here we have scissors, we can cut, and then it kind of folds back out and goes back. And then we have a small awl. And so this just gives you capability to make holes if you want or whatever, or to get to those fine details. And I said bottle opener, but actually, this is your bottle opener. So this pops open, and you can use it as a pry bar or a bottle opener, and the backside as an impact as a hammer. So it gives you a number of different options, and it has a nice hard anodized finish, and of course stainless steel all throughout. And this actually comes in a number of different colors. So this just makes a great little EDC tool that you can carry around wherever you are. And guys, for me, for EDC, most of the time I do not carry a multi-tool, but if I do, it's something like this that's really small and easy to carry. Well, next we have the Write in the Rain pad, and this is excellent for outdoor use. You can write on this and then it won't smear and smudge. And this is just something that I have in all my packs. It's just really easy to carry. I love the American flag, and it does have kind of a polymer cover to it. It's very small, easy to put in your pocket, and again, these are just very handy. And we have a 2-pack of the all-weather pocket pens. Now, when I first got it, I thought this was the cap, but actually, this is also a pen. So this allows you to write in any weather. It writes upside down. It has a pressurized cap, and it writes in temperatures as low as 30 degrees. I mean, it is perfect for your Write in the Rain pad. And you can keep these very handy and small, and then if you need it, you can pop it out, and it gives you something just to write with. I'm not going to write on this because we're giving this away, but the Write on the Rain pads work very well, and these little small pens are just excellent. So a very small, compact way to write things down if you need to. Now, to me, fire is one of those things that I like to keep around for EDC. Fire will boil your water, cook your food, give you light, give you heat. This is something, to me, having the ability to create fire is just the basics of survival. This is the Exotac Nano Striker XL. And this has a ferrocerium rod with magnesium built in. These are interchangeable. You can replace these, which makes it really cool because this is a very nice aluminum machine body. It is waterproof when you seal it, and then you can take your striker, which is built in as well, and then you have your striker. Now, I've demonstrated these before, but you scrape off the covering or the coating, and then you can strike it at 45 degrees. I find that doing it from the top out is the best, so that's the way it works. But again, since we're giving this away, I'm not going to mar it up. And we have a small little lanyard, and it looks like this may be a little bit of fire cord. So this gives you the ability to create fire with this small little unit all together. These are made down in Winder, Georgia, and Exotac does a fantastic job. They make the best fire starters on the market. I was really glad to find this at Bass Pro. But you can get a 20% discount using Suit00 with the link in the description. So we really appreciate Exotac for offering it. But these guys produce, again, some of the best fire starters that you can find, and having the ability to start fire is a cornerstone of survival. This is the Coughlin Emergency and Survival Whistle, and it's 4 different operations. Of course, you have your whistle, which great for signaling, great if you're in a crowd and you need to attract attention over people shouting. I love a whistle for various reasons, or you're in bear country and you want to keep the bears warned ahead of time. It also has a compass, and then on the back we have a thermometer. So this is going to allow you to see what the temperatures are if you're out there, and you have a little hook. But what's really kind of cool is that it has this small, hidden away little magnifying glass. This allows you to create fire if you have paper, but also if you have a splinter in your finger and you want to look, or you need to see something in a little more detail, this gives you that option. So a great little combination tool, and yet still the size of a whistle. While this is a stretch for EDC, really with the whistle in a self-defense situation or keeping that temperature down, I mean, this makes a great little option. Ball caps are something that a lot of us wear regular EDC, and this keeps the sun out of your eyes. It also covers your head. It gives you some warmth. So having a nice little ball cap is great. And this is a 511. It has a hook and loop field at the front. It does have your camouflage. And then I went ahead and picked up one of the patches just so we could put it on here. And it just goes right here. We wanted to kind of make this EDC a little more expanded just because we were doing a giveaway. Now, honestly, I was looking for a small little pouch to put all the items in, and at Bass Pro, I didn't find anything. I searched the entire store. There was nothing that was really small that kind of kept an EDC kit together. So with that being said, I did get one of the Elite Hip Gunner concealed carry packs. And so this actually fits pretty well for your EDC. A lot of people are carrying these for off-body carry, but you can also use this not just as a fanny pack, but as a cross-body pack or just over your shoulder. And so this gives you a front compartment, and it has Velcro, it has elastic loops here, so I can organize some and I still have plenty of room. I like the contrasting colors. I like the pulls with the shrink wrap. And then here at the back, we have a standard concealed carry compartment. Now it even comes with a holster, which I thought was pretty cool. Has a snap, retention snap, and you can adjust this to whatever size you want to for the firearm you're carrying. And then it just secures in, not only with Velcro here, but also with a Velcro strap. Now, this can be taken out if you're not going to be carrying, or if you're like me, I typically carry on body. But again, if I'm going to the gym, or I'm going to the lake, or the beach, or the pool, I like to have something that I can carry and set it off body. And you still have some area right here. Now we have these pulls, so we can pull this in and zip it up, and then just pull, and you can open this up really quickly. So I really like this. It's a neat little setup. It is padded, and it has a fully adjustable strap with Fastex buckles. So just a cool little waist pack. Now, aside from the ball cap, we have everything put in here, and of course just open it up and we have all of our items. This actually fit all the different items that we had: the knife, the flashlight, the pens, and the multi-tool. And then I have my right and range just slid in here. As far as the whistle goes, I attached it here to the pack, and we could maybe attach it to a strap, but that way I can get to it really fast. And when it comes to my concealed carry, I've got a little Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 2.0. I've been carrying this for a good while. This is the Performance Center model. It is not included with the giveaway. This is my personal gun, but this is a great firearm to have, and it fits, but you can fit much larger firearms in here. So this gives you just a cool option. Or if you don't like it, you can just take it right out and you can use this compartment for different things. So guys, this is our EDC setup from Bass Pro Shop. There are other options out there, but this ran $338.06. And you can set up your whole EDC with a knife and a flashlight and a multi-tool with your case, your ball cap, your Right in the Rain, and your pins and fire starting. So pretty good setup. And again, guys, there were a lot more options. We could probably put together 15 different EDC setups with what Bass Pro has, or honestly even more. And again, this weekend we're giving this away for our Such Nation Patreon event this weekend. And the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard is going to go back in my pocket. Guys, when it comes to fire, it is essential to survival, and having a good fire kit and knowing how to use it is vital for survival situations. And Exotac makes the best fire starters on the market. Made in the USA, down in Winder, Georgia. Using really high-grade aluminum, they machine some really beautiful handles, a lot of different features, replaceable ferro rods, and a number of other different fire starting tools. You get 20% off using Such20 with a link down below in the description. And a big thank you to Exotac for sponsoring today's video. Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic. We are reversible with our pocket clip. Nope, we can. Okay, no, there's no place. You can do whatever you want to do. I don't know, that ain't gonna work. There are scales for your map, and this just get. Oh, great, great. That's so great. And I like the pulls. I like the paracord. Now we're gonna start out with the Gerber. This is the Gerber fanny pack kind of situation, or situation. This is a fanny pack situation. What that is. And then we go up to 150, 350, and then 800. Very easy. Whoops.